Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you just saw in the introduction, I'm looking for 15 people to get in on the book deal. You'll get all 5 of my books. Normally those are $15 separately, but for only a donation of $10 you can get all 5, plus my newest book coming out soon and all my future books for free. It's a great way for you to help support the channel. We rely on our supporters. We appreciate our supporters. And if you want to get in on that, go ahead and click the link down below. You can donate through either PayPal or Ko-Fi.com. Both of those links are down there. So however you prefer to do it. But if you do, just be sure to put your email address in the little message box, so I have a place to send you all the copies of my books, including Live in Cambodia, A Guide for Living in the Kingdom of Wonder. Video course coming soon, and if you donate, you'll be put on that list and receive that course for free as well. So it's a great deal for you. You help support the channel, and that boost of $150 from 15 of you would really help. All right. We all have our vices, right? Maybe you don't smoke cigarettes. Maybe you don't do drugs. Maybe you don't drink alcohol. But whatever it is you don't do, everybody, I think, has their own thing that they actually do that might be frowned upon by other people. I mean, it happens to all of us. We start out, in this world, we're little tiny cute babies with our full potential ahead. The world is our oyster, limitless opportunities. And then we grow into these hideous creatures with addictions and bad habits. I don't know how it happens, nature or nurture, but it does happen. And so Cambodia has decided to make certain areas smoke-free, cigarette smoke-free. And Kampot is going to be the first one to announce themselves as a smoke-free tourist destination. What that means, even though it has the word no smoking right in the title of that particular bill, or whatever you want to call it, that regulation, that does not mean you can't smoke inside of the city of Kampot. What that means is they are going to be monitoring Kampot. They're going to, have their police out to instruct and inform people that there are certain areas they are allowed to smoke, and these areas will only be where other smokers are, so that it doesn't affect non-smokers, if that makes sense. I don't know if those are going to be designated areas or just anywhere that there's no other people around who are not smoking. Now, myself, I smoke cigarettes, but I still think this is a good idea. Even now, when I'm smoking, I don't smoke around non-smokers as much as I can avoid it. I will separate myself from a group. I will leave a place of business, even if they have ashtrays. I don't like to smoke inside of a pass-app or a tuk-tuk, nothing like that. I try to be respectful of other people who don't smoke to indulge in my habit. So me personally, I think that's a good idea. Kampot is the first province and the first city to try this. And if it goes well, I'm sure it will, spread out throughout more cities here in Cambodia. I know it's easy to say if you are a smoker, well, that's not fair to me. But the thing is, we all know the dangers. We all know it's bad, and why should we affect other people who are not engaging in our activity and put them in an uncomfortable situation if they don't like the smell or anything like that. So I think that's a good idea, but you let me know in the comments. Do you agree with this? Do you not agree with this? What's your take on it? I'd love to know. So leave me a comment and let me know. Me, I'm all for it. Because, like I said, we start out young, we start out fresh, but as we get older, we just start falling apart sometimes, you know. And when you're getting older, especially me, I'm going to be 60 years old this year in just a few months, and things start falling apart. Things don't work like they used to before, you know. Back when I was in my younger days there, I was all about, hot girls and fast cars. And these days, I'm just all about a hot bath and fast bowel movement. That's like the best I can hope for on any given day. I went from strippers and cocaine to, a good book and Tylenol PM pretty quick. And it'll happen to you. It'll happen to you eventually. I know if you're younger, you don't believe that, but trust me, it will happen to you. But like I said, we all have our habits. We all have our things that other people are not appreciative of and don't condone and don't do. But like I said, I agree with this decision. I think it's right just for the sake of other people. But you let me know. Let me know what you think. Your opinions are important too. But I do know if they ever try that kind of thing with alcohol, there will be a revolt. There will be riots in the street. I'm telling you, man, Khmer people, they love to party. Any excuse for a party. And you have to be careful when you're drinking with them, because they like to drink fast and furious. And they'll try to toast you. You're sitting at a table with four like Khmer guys, right? And they will try to toast you one at a time. So they'll say, cheer, and you say, cheer, take a drink. And then the next guy will be, cheer, cheer. So you're drinking four to every one of theirs. And I think it's a little game they like to play. So, let's get the foreigner really drunk. And it usually succeeds. But yeah, I don't think they'll ever try that with an alcohol ban anywhere. I remember during the pandemic when they shut down the bars and told people there was a ban on alcohol, nobody could sell alcohol. That didn't really last long. People and stores were just kind of ignored that demand, kind of, and sell it anyway. People will find a way to get drunk if they can. And I can't say that I blame them. Every once in a while, we all need something to do. And, having a few beers with some friends, it's relaxing, it's nice. Everybody's sitting around, people that can control their alcohol intake will sit around, just have a good time and do goofy but fun things. Not goofy like get into fights or start yelling at people on the street. But, just good, goofy adult fun, I guess you can say. Of course, I don't like Jägermeister, though. I don't know. Any of you guys like Jäger? Let me know if you like Jägermeister. I don't like Jägermeister at all. It just, even when somebody opens up a bottle, it just smells like a frat boy house and regret. It's got that smell to it. If anything should come with Jägermeister, it should be bail money. That's all I'm saying. I just can't handle. Actually, I'm just kind of a beer guy. I don't drink a lot, hardly ever. I don't drink any liquor or anything. Occasionally, I'll go to a friend's house who might make some White Russians. Those are pretty good. That is made with vodka, but very rare. The last time I had any hard liquor, I bought a bottle of a whiskey here, local brand. I believe it was called Lucky. Just Lucky. The label just said Lucky Whiskey. And and at the time, this was years ago, but at the time it was sitting in this little mom and pop shop collecting dust. They had a few bottles that obviously nobody wanted, and there was a reason for that. But there was only $1 for like a fifth of this Lucky whiskey. And instead of calling it Lucky whiskey, they should have just called it Risky, because I eventually finished that bottle, but it took me months, because really you don't want more than maybe a shot at the end of a night, or maybe two, because it went down like gasoline and tried to come back up again like a flamethrower. You know, it was one of those, when people talk about rot gut, I believe that they mean this particular whiskey, because it was pretty terrible, and I did not like it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out all my links down below. Donate through PayPal or Ko-Fi.com. I'll send you books and other things as they become available, of course. Other channels vlogging from this part of the world, they are all listed down below. Be sure to check them out. Give them a like. Subscribe to their channels. A lot of great information. A lot of really nice, pretty videos. Some of you might appreciate that. So be sure to do all that. And all my links are down below. If you just want to buy my books individually or separately from donating, that's fine. I have a link down there for that. My other channel, Horror Reads, you can, every 3 or 4 days, I put up a new video of different horror books that I've read, that I talk about and discuss. You might find your next favorite read if you're into that kind of thing. Or maybe not. It's all up to you. I'm not your dad. You don't have to do what I say, all right? But anyway, thanks for coming along. I hope everybody stays safe. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.